And your UWA Elite Champion, Matt Vertigo!
Sean Damage McNell is feeling the love from the crowd here in UWA Elite. I guess nothing new for him.
Not at all. I mean, what was once the heart and soul of UWA Elite, Sean Damage McNell, is no more. And the crowd's never looked back since.
And I gotta say, McNellis has been seeming a bit more unhinged lately. Was the Army of the Dark Angel actually keeping his psyche in check? Because that is a scary proposition.
I mean, certainly took him to a dark place in his mind, but let's see how he fares against UWA Elite Champion Matt Vertigo.
All right, it is championship time here in South River, New Jersey.
And as we found out earlier, the winner of this match will meet Joey Adams at Dangerous Uprisings next month.
Get him away!
Early on, barely even one move, and Damage tells him to get him away.
Well, that's what cowards do.
Damage has his arm hooked around the rope, making sure that Ref Ryan T doesn't let Vertigo anywhere near him. Damage focused on the crowd here. All right, lock up again in the middle of the ring. Both men looking for some leverage. Damage with the waist lock. Vertigo trying to fight his way out of it. Classic wrestling from the New York Drip.
And I don't like to give this guy compliments, but a smart move by Damage there. Vertigo's getting the best of him, so he rolls out of the ring, takes a breather, and you regroup. That's what you do. That's why this man has had the success that he's had, not just over his career in UWA Elite, but recently as well.
Well, yeah, current UWA Elite champion, current territory champion, former Iron Man champion. I mean, there's almost nothing that Matt Vertigo hasn't done.
Yeah, I was talking about Damage.
Well, Damage was a former UWA Elite champion. That can't be taken away from him.
No, he's not. Wait, that's for you, Hal. Figure that out.
All right, lock up in the middle of the ring once again. Damage with a little extra leverage with the leg behind the small of the back of Vertigo, sending Vertigo down to the top of his head. Wow. Vertigo with the show of strength, the abdominal strength. And speaking of the abdominals,
Just lost some strength in the abdominals with that kick.
Damage with the shoulder tackle.
staring down his opponent.
Vertigo with the leapfrog. Looked like he was going for the hip toss. Doesn't get it, but neither does Damage. Flurry of strikes there from the champion.
Oh, Damage wanted no part of that pump kick. I mean, I can't say I blame him.
Vertigo could have decapitated him.
Well, like I said earlier, that's what cowards do. Not Vertigo.
Damage ducking out of the way as Vertigo fakes an attack from inside the ring.
Oh, but Vertigo has had enough and is bringing the action to the outside.
I don't think Damage realized. I think he thought he outsmarted Vertigo with the first dive attempt, but Vertigo faked the dive that you guys alluded to, and Damage was the one who actually got outsmarted there.
Damage looks like he's trying to slow down this match, trying to keep away from Vertigo a little bit. And yeah, if you're getting out wrestled, why not? Take a step back, reevaluate, reassess, and maybe come at your opponent from a different angle.
Well, the thing about Sean Damage McNellis, especially as of late, he always has a plan. As cold and calculated as it is, he knows his game plan from bell to bell. Sometimes there might be a couple of thorns thrown in there, but he knows what he's doing, and he sticks to it.
Damage getting back into the match of raking the eyes and fighting back on Vertigo.
Come on, Matt.
Again, looks like he was going for that eye rake. Oh, but both men deliver right-handers to one another.
To Today, the 1-year anniversary of the Territory Championship, making its way around the waist of Matt Vertigo. A few months later, winning the UWA Elite Championship, earning the title of two-strap Matt. Oh! McNellis just hanging up Vertigo, dropping his neck right across the top turnbuckle.
That's a veteran savvy move there. Knowing where he is in the ring, using his surroundings at all costs. It's not about fighting fair when you're fighting for the UWA Elite Championship. And Sean Damage McNellis has been there before. He's a multi-time UWA Elite Champion, and he wants to win it again.
Only a 1 count there for Damage.
I'm not sorry to cut you off, but one can make the argument, other than Matt Vertigo, the most successful guy as the last couple months in this company has been Sean Damage McNellis.
I mean, it's all about mind games, as you said before, Cypress. I mean, Vertigo kind of got suckered in, kind of got manipulated into putting both belts on the line against Miles Thomas last month, and Damage playing some mind games with Vertigo here. Is Vertigo susceptible?
Well, you heard Damage's interview on UWAElite.com that he said he's exactly where he needs to be. And he's right. And right now he's got Vertigo exactly where he needs him.
That rear chin lock being sunk in by Damage. Vertigo trying to fight his way back up to his vertical base.
Some shots to the gut there. Breaking the grasp.
Vertigo going for that pump kick again. Damage again.
With force.
A huge Sambo suplex. We have a new champion right here.
Kind of a lackadaisical cover by McNellis there.
That's kind of what I talked about earlier during Joey Adams' match when he hooked the leg, and go back to the basics. That's the opposite of it. Sometimes you can't be too laxed. You gotta get, chest to chest, body to body, hook a leg. That's how you win matches. Now Damage is getting a little frustrated.
They just put the boots to Vertigo, to the champion right now. Vertigo looking to get some air. That's not the place to go. Damage dropping the foot right onto the small of the back of Vertigo.
Notice how he's really dissecting at Matt Vertigo. Picking apart the legs, the abdomen, the back.
You're adopted and your real parents don't love you.
Sean Damage McNellis making friends at ringside.
Is that what that is?
That's what we're going to go with. Damage once again choking Vertigo, dropping a leg across the shoulders. 2 count as Vertigo gets his foot on the bottom rope. Champ with those long limbs, he could probably put his foot on the bottom rope from the middle of the ring.
You know what? That's always been you. Since you started here. You've never been good enough, have you? Since day one. Since day one, I've owned you then, and I own you now.
Well, Damage with the smack talk. Quite literally.
Now this is not what you want to do if you're Sean Damage McNellis. You're just firing up the champ here.
The champ and challenger went nose to nose before Vertigo threw Damage into the turnbuckle. Technique out the window here.
Just continuous clotheslines in the corner.
The diving European uppercut to the back of the head from Vertigo.
Now, when you got the New York drip, you could do a European uppercut with that kind of style.
Vertigo's about 8 feet tall, so you're getting a lot of momentum there.
Much as I like the guy, I hate having conversation with him. I always feel just so little.
Like you don't quite measure up?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a big guy as is, but Vertigo's like a giant. Meanwhile, Damage on the attack, cutting Vertigo right back off. As I alluded to earlier, getting right back to his game plan. He always has a game plan. He might fall off it a couple times, but he gets right back to it.
Crowd trying to build up some momentum for the defending champion.
Come here. We're gonna do you old school style. For all my fans, all my friends.
Damage looking for the event horizon. Vertigo able to fight his way out of it. Dropping his face first right into his knee. And then neck breaker. Damage just barely able to drape himself over the prone form of Vertigo.
Well, if you listen to Damage earlier in the match telling Vertigo since day one in this company, he's owned them, and he just showed it right there. Vertigo looking for that package pile driver move he used since he started in this company, and Damage able to counter it. It's almost as if he was right about owning him. I hate to say it.
Sean Damage McNellis all about the mind games.
Now Damage really digging that knee into the back of Vertigo.
And you're talking about the mind games, you know, Sean Damage McNellis, under the tutelage of the Army of the Dark Angel, with Vincent Valentine, it's almost as if he might, I don't want to say he's more diabolical, but I feel like he's on his way right now.
Maybe picked up a lesson or two.
It seems that way. We're looking for that soul food, but stopped by Vertigo. Now, what about fair play is Vertigo just stomping Damage like he did to him earlier.
Tornado lariat.
And both men are down.
This is what Vertigo needs to get back in this match.
Once again, the crowd coming to the aid of the champ.
You know, I'm not one to support, you know, crowd support, but sometimes it does help you. And in this instance, it might be what Vertigo needs.
Both men now on their knees. Vertigo back to his feet here. As is Damage.
Big right hand by Damage, answered by Vertigo. Back and forth they go.
And the slugfest begins. Three forearms delivered to the head. He just missed that kick.
Wow, that was close. He almost got decapitated. Damage got out of the way by the skin of his teeth there.
Looks like Damage really concentrating on avoiding the kicks of Matt Vertigo.
Damage almost looked flustered for a second there. He was, I don't think, he's so narrowly avoided that kick that he almost, you think it was in the back of his mind, but he was lucky to get that suplex off there.
And Vertigo's been throwing the pump kick. That one was a little bit outside in.
He was trying to throw for a loop there, I guess change it up, but Damage had him scouted.
Yeah, and fair play to Damage for it.
Like we say it all the time, none of us like Damage, let's be real. But you got to give him, you know, what he's due. The guy, he knows what he's doing. He's been around, and you got to watch him. He's very calculated. He goes back to it, but he has a game plan, and he has Vertigo scouted. Right now, it doesn't look that way.
And much to your point, Cypress, I mean, Sean Damage McNellis. Sean Damage McNellis voted by the fans as the comeback of the year. And for someone who is so hated to win an award like that, that really does speak to the ability, to the fans recognizing the ability of Damage. Even if they don't like him, you've still got to respect him.
Yeah, exactly. Like I said, we don't like him, but we still, I guess, respect him. And you got to respect his ability and his talents and his accomplishments and what he's done. And it looked like he may have nailed a version of the Event Horizon there.
Yeah, it looks like Damage was able to catch Vertigo into a version of
the have a new champion.
Had me on the edge of my seat.
I did not want to make that call. Damage trying to make Vertigo about 2 inches shorter. 1-2. Almost a 3 count. Damage really putting the pain to Vertigo right now.
Oh, now he's losing his cool. And that's not what you want to do here.
What we were saying early, Damage seeming to become a little bit more unhinged as of late.
This is it.
I feel like the old Damage would have hit another impact move, maybe put away Vertigo and taken that belt away. Looking for the Event Horizon again. Vertigo able to get out of it. He hits the pump kick. Damage has been trying to avoid it as a grip drop. 1, 2, 3.
The winner of the match, and still UWA Elite Champion, Matt Vertigo!
Well, Vertigo will continue to go on as two-strap Matt, retaining the UWA Elite Championship.
Strategy by Sean Damage McNellis nearly successful, avoiding the pump kick, avoiding the outside in kick the entire match, but in the end, two-strap Matt, the UWA Elite Champion, the Territory Champion, still walking away with both of those belts.
When he talked about it, he was coming unhinged, and I think that was his downfall tonight, as Vertigo kept his cool.
I wonder how he will fare next month at Dangerous Uprisings against the anti-hero Joey Adams.
It is coming your way Saturday, April 23rd, 6 p.m. That is your main event. However, for JC, for the UWA Elite Hall of Famer Cypress, for Reverend James, Shannon May, owner Dave Swan, and all of us here at UWA Elite, let Matt Vertigo play us out. He is your UWA Elite Champion. This is the man of 1,000 spreadsheets, MC Hale, saying we will see you at ringside.